Watchtower cannot use you if you have a good amount of self-esteem. You have to have horrible self-esteem in order to be a good Jehovah's Witness. And when I was a zealous witness, I had the lowest self-esteem I ever had in my life. We, as the lost children of Watchtower, we never had permission to just show out our talents. Like, we never had permission just to be present, because everything about Watchtower, everything about the teachings, the expectations, about the culture, everything about Watchtower is engineered and designed to make people doubt themselves and have low self-esteem. Watchtower basically tells you, you can't think for yourself. You have to listen to us. That is why we are always going to Watchtower for advice and counsel. Watchtower is constantly reminding us that we are not worthy of God's love and affection, that it's undeserved kindness. So we're always striving to have these holy acts of conduct and deeds of godly devotion to prove ourselves. Standards are so high, they're impossible to reach. Low self-esteem. Every time you do something, you're not good enough of a person to make it right with God directly. You're not good enough of a person to pray to God directly. You need to go to the elders. You need some other human beings who are better human beings than you to help you navigate your spiritual life course. That is, everything. You're just not good enough if you're a Jehovah's Witness. It doesn't matter what you do. No matter how well you comment, you don't comment enough. No matter how much you go out and field service, you don't go out and field service enough. You don't do enough. You're not worthy enough. You don't have enough. You're not single enough. You're not married enough. You're not enough for anything at all. And it tears away at your self-esteem. The whole premise of worship when it comes to Watchtower is built off of, you are a piece of shit. You need us, Watchtower, in order for you to be worth anything. And if you don't have us, you will never amount to anything. That is what Watchtower systematically teaches its followers. I'm gonna pick back up on this.
What it do?
Howdy.
Ranting already?
I was talking about self-esteem and how you have to have no self-esteem to be in Watchtower.
No, you can't have no personality or individuality.
Right. Or even feel good about yourself. Because if you feel too good about yourself, a lot of things that we do for Watchtower, we wouldn't have done.
Like what?
We wouldn't stand or tolerate being questioned if we had a really good sense of hold on.
You talking about a judicial meeting?
Or even just hey, we missed you out in service. We missed you at the meeting this week. Yeah. A person with good self-esteem would be
so?
Right. I'm glad you missed me, but please don't question my whereabouts.
Or you could call us this whole rendition of oh, we missed you. You've been gone for a month. We missed you so much. Da, da, da. I ain't get no phone calls.
Right. Exactly. How much would we have stood up for ourselves more too? Anytime we were scrutinized or questioned.
I remember this one brother. I'm an older brother in the hall. I'm an older young brother, so I'm a ministerial servant. And so his kids are 18, 19. And so he's pressuring me why you don't come and take out my kids and just have a boys' day, because there's another brother who would do that. And I just don't. They're not my kids. And then it was funny because I didn't grow up with a father figure. So why are you asking me to be their big bro? I need a big bro. Why don't you ask me out?
Right.
I said that to him, and he's and he made a little joke.
Uh-huh.
And then I was yeah, get out my face. Well, in my head. But.
Yeah, exactly. See, you were better than me. I never questioned anything. One of the things that I've had to give myself permission to do and to get accustomed to are the fluctuations of good and bad days. Because when I first started waking up, it was just a slew of bad days. Just consecutive shitty days of disillusionment, anger, grief, abandonment, all of that. And it comes in waves and you can't predict it. And then every once in a while, I'd have a good day. A day where I didn't give a damn about Watchtower. A day where I didn't feel bad about myself. A day where I didn't miss my family that I couldn't communicate with anymore. Just a regular, normal day. A glimpse of normacy. And then boom, right back into the bullshit. Today is a good day. And the good days are adding up. And they're starting to even out with the not so good days. Why is that? Because I'm giving it time and I'm giving myself permission. So if you're starting to realize that you've been bamboozled like all of us XJWs realize, if you're starting to look at my video and other XJW videos and you're starting to feel those waves of grief and disillusionment and you just don't see a way out of the darkness, I'm telling you, the good days come. There will be days where you go about your normal business once you establish a new routine. Because think about it. Being one of Jehovah's Witnesses, everything is dictated to us, including our routine. We had a routine of personal study, field service, getting ready for the meetings, things we did and didn't do because we had to go meet with the group the next day. Like we were in this hamster wheel. And even that by itself, just not having that feeling of comfort of a schedule because you stop going to meetings, you stop doing all the bullshit stuff that you now are realizing is bullshit. You're just in limbo for a while. You don't know what the hell to do with yourself. It's not like you just stop serving Jehovah, as they say, and then immediately you just thrown into this new life where you're totally distracted. You don't ever think about Watchtower. You don't ever miss it. It doesn't work like that. It is a grace period where you just don't know what the to do with yourself. Cool. All I'm saying is it passes. It doesn't stay forever. You flow through that. You cry through it. You scream through it. You curse out every member of the governing body through it. You throw all that bullshit literature away through it. You try to wake up other people. You realize that's pointless. You go through that phase. And then you're sad again by yourself. You down the whole bottle of Merlot. You don't know how that happened, but you ain't got to tell nobody about it because it ain't our business. All I'm saying is it's a gap of that shit. But then it goes away. It dissolves. And slowly you have one good day. You start to have one good day and you're like, damn, I had a good day. And then a few days go by, some old bad days. But then another day comes. It's like, oh, today was pretty decent. And they keep adding up. And soon they start to even out. And after that, the good days outweigh the bad days. And that's getting over Watchtower. That's allowing yourself to go through the grieving process. So if that's where you're at, if at any point, just understand that that is not permanent. It doesn't have to be. Give yourself permission to feel the way that you feel and know that you don't have to compare how you feel to anyone else or to anything else. Because again, that's something else Watchtower told us, how to feel. We are happy people. You hate going to the meeting on Sunday, but you smiling about it. That's fake. And learning how not to be fake and just how to really express how you feel right then, it's a new skill we have to learn. We didn't have the years of practice that everybody else did. We was smiling the whole time, knowing we didn't want to fucking be at no goddamn convention, knowing we didn't want to be at our seat when the song started. Like, it's too early. I just saw my homegirl from the other congregation that I hadn't been to in 4 years, and I can't even talk to her during the interview because the song's starting, that lame-ass, whack-ass JW song. Now I got to sit here and listen to that bullshit with this tired-ass lunch, with these tired-ass symposiums, and you smiling. So we didn't know. We have to start over from ground zero, and that's okay. Blech. I'm parched, so I'm going to end this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all's comments, most of them. Some of y'all, yo, if you don't like what you see here, ain't there a Zoom meeting you should be looking at? Like, why the hell you on this? I digress. Like, share, and subscribe to all the real ones out there. I love you. Until the next video, peace.